Super Mario World. Oh boy. This is going to go to the top of C tier. I'm sorry. Yes. Shock, gas, boo. You stink. Here, I'll do it.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Boo! You stink!
I know. It's entirely a me problem. Here's the way I sort of felt about it when I was playing this game. This is a hugely influential game, beautifully made. If I had played this as a kid, this was the first Mario game I ever played, like other than like Mario Kart, Mario Party, right? First like mainline real Mario game, right? If I grew up playing this, had the time to develop the skills and sort of like basically had endless hours to do it over and over and over again, memorize the maps, get it right, sort of develop those muscle memories and reflexes, probably would love this game. I don't have that nostalgia. I did not grow up with a lot of Nintendo stuff other than like Pokemon. But nevertheless, I still recognize that this is a phenomenal game, hugely influential. I just wanted to be done with it. I wasn't enjoying it. I was just dying a lot. It was just platforming for platforming's sake. I prefer platforming with combat thrown in. I don't like that, you know, it's the older model of the one hit you're dead kind of platforming. Astrobot has that too, but Astrobot's a lot more forgiving. So, you know, basically like every time I died, it was like the you died pop up in Souls games. The way some people describe their hatred of Souls games, like it's just like, oh, I'm just dying over and over again. I'm not getting any better. This is just frustrating. That's how I felt playing Super Mario World. I recognize that it's one of the best games of all time by any sort of objective measures you want to throw at me. Subjectively, I didn't have fun with it. I'm probably not going to play it again. I enjoy watching people play ROM hacks, SMW ROM hacks, because it's like, wow, I could never do that. That's awesome. Like, just phenomenal talent on display. I suck at it. It is entirely a me problem, a skill issue. But this is my tier list, my sort of enjoyment across the scale. You know, when I did overcome a challenge, I was like, oh yeah, let's go, let's keep going, right? Is that sort of catharsis of getting it, overcoming the challenge, right? But most of the time I was just like bashing my head against a fucking wall, and yeah, it sort of wore on me after a while. So that's why it goes at the top of C tier. Admittedly, it's not the worst thing in the world, but for most people, it probably should go above Astrobot. I understand, but that wasn't my experience with it. It's a game I respect more than I enjoy. That's all I can say.